It's Jonathan, 98.9 Radio Now. We're backstage live. Selena Gomez, the Stars Dance Tour tonight at the KFC Yum Center. First of all, I gotta say, Selena, this is like a nice little backstage room. Did you design all this?
Yeah, actually, we have this awesome lady named Meg helps me come in, and she just decks it out so that it's very homey. So we actually travel with all of this, the incense and the candles, and it's just good to vibe out before you go on stage. You know?
Is this like your favorite smells or smells that remind you of home or what?
Yeah, I don't know if they remind me of home. They just definitely relax me, and it's nice to have a familiar scent everywhere you go.
Between this and the catering room, I've got to tell you, you're making me kind of hungry.
Oh, well, good. That's what
you're going for.
Hey, yes, that's me every day.
So talk a little bit about the tour. This is what, you've been on the U.S. tour for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah.
So, a favorite city, a favorite moment?
Boston was crazy. Boston was such a good audience, and it was just an incredible night. So I would say that was my favorite so far, but it's been good. Let's see. I always say to my fans, let's see who could be the loudest. So
how crazy is it for you? I mean, you're doing arena tours, everybody's screaming and going crazy for you. From where your career was, 5-6 years ago, where you were just getting started out with the music thing and coming up. Is it kind of surreal to you at this point, or has it kind of started to kick in?
I feel like there's so much more for me to say that I haven't said. So I don't actually feel 100% that I've even gotten to the place that I want to be. So I still feel like I'm working and the underdog and still doing all the stuff that I've always been doing. So I've done all this last tour and I'm doing it this tour, and so it's good. I don't know.
Well, we can't wait for the show tonight. You've got 2 months left on the tour. And I know the tour schedule is crazy, but is there any time for you to kick back, have a good time? What do you do to just kind of take yourself away from the whole tour mentality?
It honestly, it kind of ranges. It depends on where we are. I'm actually always working, so I always do a lot of running around. But other than that, I enjoy going to the movies or going out to eat. So. Have you spent time in Louisville, or did you just fly in today? We just got in with the bus. We went to Chipotle, so that's what we've done so far.
The finest dining in Louisville.
Yes. Right. Well, we're gonna have chicken after show, so.
There you go. So, you've got TMZ, you've got Press Hilton, you've got all these websites. Do you look at any of this stuff? I mean, obviously, you're the darling of the media. You're the darling of all these paparazzi websites. Do you pay attention to any of this stuff at all? No. I kind of know, I love fashion blogs and things like that, so I kind of know what's being, thrown around, but I don't really like to indulge in it just because it does get a little bit negative sometimes. You're already planning everything for the VMAs and the Grammys next year with your fashion?
Yeah. Hopefully, I would love to start working on that.
In other words, I haven't yet because I'm in the middle of a tour, in case you haven't noticed.
I love dressing up, so that just actually got me excited.
Stars Dance, the album, obviously huge. You have Slow Down, you have Come and Get It. What's your favorite song on the album?
I really love Undercover. That's actually another track by the Cataracts who did Slow Down. I just love that song. It's a really great part in the set too, on the show. Even if people don't know it, they're jumping. It's a fun song.
Is that the next single?
I don't know.
Come on.
Well, I actually don't know if there will be a next single. You never know, because I'm going to be doing films next year, so we'll see. Can
you tell us a little bit about what's in the works, or is that all top secret confidential?
Have to be super lame and say that I can't really say much right now, but of course, the moment I can, I'm going to, scream it. So.
Okay, well, let's go back to the movie thing for a second. How was the set of Spring Breakers? I mean, that's all girls your age. I mean, were there any really weird backstage moments or anything like that?
Yeah, every day. I mean, we were shooting that movie out of all movies, so there was always something going on. It was fun. It was something for us to react off of too. We were with real Spring Breakers, so these kids were actually there and partying, and we were just kind of thrown in their environments.
Is there one moment from filming that you're going to look back in 10 or 15 years and go oh my God, I cannot believe that happened?
A lot of those moments in film for me, just because that's such a safe place for me to play. I love to just be completely different and stretch. So I feel I'm going to probably be doing that for a while.
How much crossover is there between what you do when you're acting and what you're doing when you're on stage?
A lot. Because, the first 2 films that I did were rated R, and then a couple of movies that I did were PG-13, and then I did the animation. That was really fun. That was very family-oriented. But music is a place for me to be on stage and inspire. And I get to go on that stage and be with kids that are this big to, teens and adults. So it's a good feeling to know that I can share something positive to these kids, and it's important to me.
Yeah, you're one of the 98.9 Radio Now artists that, I think parents love the fact that their kids can listen to you and can listen to people like Demi Lovato, who I know is one of your best friends as well, and Taylor, right? Is there a point in your career where you ever, start? I mean, you've matured a lot already. Do you ever get out of that, or you always want to be the role model?
It's not even that I want to be anything. I just don't know how to be anything else. I'm constantly growing. I do stretch out of my comfort zone, and I do a lot of stuff that I get to experiment with, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But I just think this is who I am. So if I continue to make the things that I love and I'm passionate about it, I'm hoping that it'll always be received that way. So
I would say so far it's working. I don't think you're doing anything wrong up to this point. Anything else that you would like to say to everybody in Louisville?
No, just thank you so much for the support, and I'll see y'all soon.